Monkey.
We all become
Okay,
monkeys.
we're live.
Oh, good.
Are we?
Oh yeah. As far as I know, we're live right now.
Good.
Go back. I want to be monkey.
Good.
I want to be monkey, please.
But anyway, welcome
Good.
everyone to tonight's episode of Oodvin, episode 9. Let's get tonight
Hello.
going with some introductions. First off, I am Maxwell Williams. I am the DM for this campaign, and it is I'm so happy to have y'all here tonight with us. Announced at the front, Connor will not be with us tonight, unfortunately. He's celebrating Passover with his family, so we wish him the best. But the show must go on. So, next up, Sam.
Oh, me. It felt weird without Connor, even though I'm usually the first one anyway. Hi everyone, I'm Sam Rinaldi. That's my last name, aka Winnie Winslow. And the Twilight Cleric. That's it.
Okay, Drew, you're up next. I know we're out of order.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm Drew Borden. I am Aldrich Bernask, the Artificer, Armorer, and yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back. Hi, I'm Dane Brancato. I'm the official voice actor of Zephyr Windstrider.
Wow.
Gonna have some
Damn.
fun with it.
Okay.
The College
well.
of Swords Bard of the group.
Hello. My name is Febrim Kask. Wait. My name is Aaron Borden.
The method acting is too hard.
You
Too hard.
Yo, when did Febra get here?
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play as Febrim Kask, the blood hunter simic hybrid, who is part of a family of mad scientists.
Probably.
Most likely. Hi, I'm Julie Risto, and I play as Octavia Lagezur, who is a swashbuckling rogue.
Lovely, lovely. That's everyone here.
Woo.
So let's get into tonight's episode with a quick little recap. So the party finishing their first week, and finishing their first weekend task of venturing into the sewers to clean up some spiders, might have run into a couple extra little bits, picking up a child named Axel, as well as running into a group of cultists that experimented on Winnie. After dealing with a little bit of fallout from that and being rewarded handsomely for their efforts, decided to go on a little bit of a shopping spree, in which they stumbled upon a local tavern, which our lovely Octavia was waiting there, scamming people out of their money. After some quick introductions there, and heading over to Aldrich's store, the Burnt Shield, the party dropped off their merchandise back at the dorms and headed to dinner at the Kask estate. After some lively conversation and some exotic food, the party was met with a little bit of a mind game by Enfira, where they were forced to battle some necrotic creatures that ended up not actually being there. But after completing this task, the party was told that they were awarded 3 questions for their efforts and for successfully impressing the Kasks. So, there we go.
Were they expecting us to just get wrecked by those?
Who knows?
Gotta love that.
I'd love to see it.
But yes, we are back in the kind of cleared laboratory space of the Kasks. There are cells and cages and everything kind of scattered into the darkness in the distance. But the center area that is kind of lit by this spotlight that comes from nowhere is where our party currently stands. The chairs have reassembled themselves, but the table is not in front of you. Instead, it has been replaced with a small little fire pit. There's some spiked cider, some marshmallows, and Enfira has kind of changed from her luscious gown into more of a comfort wear. as she sits around and waits for the party's questions.
Should Lily go first?
Yeah, Lily, I'm not gonna.
I don't know what you want me to say here.
I just figured like we could talk about who had the other two while she was in the room talking to.
I will not
But-
try
What?
to do Lily. I don't think I'll do her justice.
Aw.
But Lily does stand up and she walks over to Amphira and kind of starts talking in a hushed voice, to which Amphira kind of stands up and brings Lily over to a corner, and they have a small conversation, leaving your party to talk amongst yourself. Other than the fact of Varro is pissed drunk at the corner.
Nice.
Nice.
Love him.
I'm gonna go grab a mug of the cider.
It's been spiked with like a little like whiskey, and there's some like nutmeg inside of it, so it's got a nice like spiced taste to it.
Octavia's got her own, she grabbed one obviously, and she's kind of just admiring the decor, her back is turned to the party because she last time said that this wasn't her business because she wasn't a part of the party when they all got into trouble, so she's kind of letting them do their thing. She doesn't want to step on any tails or tentacles.
Okay.
So who amongst you guys wants questions? I mean, Febrim, you said you didn't have one for your own parents,
I
right?
mean, they're my parents, so I can ask them anything whenever.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think I want to know what they don't want to tell me. 'Cause probably not, things their kid should know.
I take a swig of the cider. Does it refill? Max?
Oh, absolutely. Come on.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, if you guys have some better questions, I mean, I've got one that I've been dealing with. I might just ask them if I've actually been drinking this, or if they're just playing mind games on me.
No,
Love.
that's
Love, you've definitely been drinking a little bit, but clearly not enough to do anything serious.
Big old swig.
All right. So that just leaves me and you, Al. Did you have a question to ask?
I guess I could ask about the shimmer.
Yeah.
If nobody else has any questions.
Oh no, I think the cup one is pretty good.
No.
let's
Zephyr.
maybe don't waste this
I mean-
on the cups.
I'm sure they would answer that any other point.
Yeah.
These are questions we'll never have the answers to otherwise.
Mhm.
All right, I'll let it slide for now.
Okay.
Seems,
Good
Love,
call.
like you have a question. Octavia's looking at Winnie.
Me? Well, yeah, I do. So
Then
I was
ask.
hoping. Yeah, I probably will.
She goes back to admiring the scenery.
Well then, it's just me and Winnie then.
We only
The-
get
so?
three.
The cup will be a follow-up.
Yeah, you can ask
if
that
for some
after.
reason they can't answer one of
Yeah.
your guys' questions.
Right, absolutely.
Maybe I might take the reins then. Or...
Just for the record, that was a joke. I'm not gonna waste a question on the cup. I know I've been drinking a lot, obviously,
I don't think you have.
and I
I
can.
don't have to
you
make
sure
a dent
about
in the
that?
cup at least.
Yeah.
But like, what's your dad's name again, Febrim?
Varo.
Hey,
Varro.
Hey, Varro.
Mm-hmm.
Does your cup like fill up?
He like looks into it.
Iconic.
Just chugs.
I'll drink. I'll drink to that.
Thanks, Dad.
Such a charming family.
Febrim, your dad's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's great. He does that. He's like this a lot.
Ooh.
It's like a normal Tuesday night.
Far away have a problem. Oh no.
Is everything all right at home, buddy?
Huh? You know, somehow he sobers up for the missions. I don't know how.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's just looking to learn with it.
You know, I've
Live
heard a
to
lot
learn.
about like the drunken fist, but I
Yeah.
heard there's kind
Maybe
of a
he's
monk
just a
thing.
very functioning drunk.
You know,
Are you?
always a possibility.
Am I functioning?
Maybe that's a question for another time.
And certainly not one of our three.
I
that we
respect
looked
you,
after
sir.
while-
I just want to put that out there.
You see, boy. He like waddles up.
No, here we go.
The trick is you have a big meal beforehand, and then you take one of these afterwards. He holds up like a little, like, it looks like a blue kind of like crystalline hard candy. You just
Would I
pop
know what
one of
this
these
is?
in, and you're all good.
Would
Febrim,
I
think
know
your
what
dad's
this
offering me drugs.
I think
Make
it's hard drugs.
make an Arcana check.
What is it? Some kind of.
is? Okay. Not
Wait,
my
me or her?
strongest suit,
Octavia.
not gonna lie. Because I asked
Okay. I'm gonna do it anyway,
Oh,
just for fun.
8. What is my Arcana? No, it's a -1. That's an 11.
Oof.
This is not something that you've interacted before. And it honestly doesn't remind you of anything.
So she's concerned because
yeah.
she
Most
sees some stuff in the underground and this isn't familiar.
and even like drug wise, most of it is herbal in nature.
Okay.
Stuff that you can grow, stuff that you can use in that way. But this is obviously like lightly glowing.
Oh, okay. I think kind of like with her assessment, she kind of walks over up behind Zephyr and she pats his back and she's like, you know, typically I'd be tempted to tell you to take it just because it would be funny. But this one I wouldn't mess with, love. She kind of pats his back.
Does it like sober you up or
Oh yeah.
make you?
Yeah,
make you
right.
drink more?
Mm-hmm. Right in a heartbeat.
She walks
All
back
right,
to
well,
Febrim and she's like, whatever he decides, it's on him now.
What
I
if-
want him.
I mean, I'll if he wants
What
to.
if? And hear me out. This is out of respect, sir, because I think you're very, very cool. What if you took it, and then we both had a little drinking competition? You know what I'm saying? See,
Oh,
so you
but-
could drink more.
Are you sure that's fair on your part?
Well, I mean, if it just sobers you up, we'll be back at square one.
Okay. He like
Oh no.
pops it in his mouth and he crushes down on it.
I also wanted to see what it did.
Cyanide tablet. He just
And, like,
keels over.
There is this
Dad?
like blue glow that starts in like his cheek and it quickly like goes over his entire body. He's just like,
It's
woo,
gonna explode.
woo. Bit of a head rush every time.
So is that like safe?
Oh, completely.
Safe?
Also, is that Is that like cool science stuff or
Oh
drugs?
yeah, this is one of Enfire's inventions.
So is it drugs? Did you just offer me drugs? I mean, I'm not saying no, but
Are we gonna have this drinking contest?
oh, of course. Bottoms up.
Okay. Haha. Okay. While Lily is getting her question answered,
My
Oh, no.
word.
What's your con modifier?
Oh my word.
I'll make a con saving throw.
okay. So we're gonna make 3 con saves in competition style.
Oh.
Ready?
All right.
First con save.
That's a nat 20.
He got a 9. What's your total?
My total con, 15.
So it would be a 22 save.
Yeah, 22.
Okay. All right. Next one. You're like you down like the first big gulp and you're feeling good. The whiskey kind of it doesn't burn too much. The apple kind of takes away that like fire of it. It's nice and smooth. It's a high quality. You're feeling good. You're feeling warm. Your chest like gets a little like lighter. And you can see that Varro is just like he does a little cough and he's like round 2.
17.
18.
Oh.
You two
Oh,
are you go like into it and you're feeling like confident after that first like chug. But you're starting to feel it kind of build up a little bit. And you can see where Varro started slow. He is quickly catching up to you pace-wise.
Oh, no. I wasn't prepared for it to just start filling up while I was drinking it.
Yep. If you don't drink it fast enough, it somehow has a continuous kind of flow.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna drown.
Last one.
8.
It's a 20.
Damn.
He crushed
Oh, I started off strong.
Rush.
Like going into that final stretch, you see that Varro. First of all, Varro knows these cups. Varro has drank from these cups before. He is keeping it at the perfect angle to consume the same amount of alcohol that is being produced from the cup. While you, being a little newer, you kind of see Varro
Almost
like
drowned.
get ahead. Yes. You panic a little bit and you try to catch up and you end up just like spilling it down your face and it goes up your nose and you have to like stop and like cough and you've got like it's just like dripping.
Ugh.
I used up my first 2 good rolls of the session on this.
Yeah, it's all
Congratulations.
downhill from here.
Also you are drunk. You are very drunk right now.
Did I win?
I would I say that's pretty neck and neck there, Sonny.
I like this guy. He's
Hey! Double or nothing. Let's do it.
No. No.
Hang on.
Oh, I'd
I
like
wanna
to
see
see
where
how
this
this
goes.
plays out. Both Octavia and Febrim kind of like hold Winnie back.
Holding
They're
Winnie
like,
back.
no, wait, hold on.
Maybe
He will die. Al, help me here.
Zephyr, would you like to go again? We can go 1 by 1 this time.
Unless one of them stops me, yes.
I want to put my hand on Zephyr's shoulder. Just flip him around to face me.
What?
Good.
What is it?
Are you sure you can
Febrim.
handle this? Oh.
What do you mean? I'm fine. I'm good.
I don't think
He
you can
takes a
handle
swig
this.
anyway. I'm good. Ooh.
I flip him back towards Varro. I slap him on the shoulder.
Very quickly.
Ugh. So what would be round? Round 2?
Round 2 it is!
Hey!
Yeah!
That is not round 2.
Okay. Make another con save with disadvantage, because you are considered poisoned right now.
Let's go. Oh.
Alcohol poisoning.
Oh.
I rolled a dirty 20 and then a 5.
That's rough, buddy.
Ooh, sucks to suck.
Big yikes.
Got one more
So.
a deck save. Charisma.
So. The two
My
of
bad.
you are standing like 3 feet apart, opposite sides of each other. The cups go up. The alcohol starts pouring. It's dripping from both, like, the sides of both of your mouths, down his beard, like, all over your clothing. And then there's a moment where you both bring the cups down, and the world starts moving in slow motion for but a moment.
For both of us?
He rolled a natural 1 for a total of 6.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
You both of you make eye contact, and you know you got about 6 seconds before it's all coming back up.
Octavia, will stand behind the nearest individual.
Do we, like, shoot that look of, like, understanding to each other?
And
While
Varro
they're
just
doing this,
darts in the other
Or-
direction. You see him move with an ungodly amount of speed, just into the darkness.
I try to follow, but I definitely trip over myself.
You kind of like make a
Because I
dex
figured
save.
maybe he's going to a bathroom.
Make a dex save with disadvantage.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
You you catch the edge of the chair just as you feel it in your throat, and it's just
Oh no.
projectile all over the tile flooring.
Does he
while
fall
he's
in it?
throwing Up,
Yeah, does
Oh,
he
for
fall in
sure.
You definitely like your hands probably go in it. Like you're
Okay.
you're down on your knees.
Ugh.
You are seeing
Oh,
the full moon is like calling to you.
Pieces of bugbear sifting through the muck.
Oh yeah, it's
I did
not
eat a lot
pretty.
of bugbear.
I think it was owlbear.
while
It
he's
was not
throwing up
bugbear.
over there. It
Oh,
was
owlbear,
owlbear.
yeah.
Oh, owlbear. Excuse me.
I don't know.
That
While
would be scary.
while Zephyr's throwing up, Febrim's gonna turn around to Julia to
Octavia.
Octavia. That's the name. He's gonna go. Quick, wait. Where's your familiar?
Perseus! And the cat will come up.
No.
Can Perseus hide for me?
What?
Yes? Might I ask why?
Febrim's gonna pull a little fuzzy ball out of his tan bag of tricks and drop it on the ground.
While this is going on, you just hear in the
While
background.
this is going on,
While this is going on, you hear in the background just.
Perseus will hide? I guess?
Yeah, make a stealth check for Perseus.
Alright. Is that just a d20?
It would be a d20 plus his dex if he doesn't have if like the Tressum stat doesn't
Okay,
have
plus
stealth.
2. Actually plus 4. I lied. That is a 15.
Okay. And then Febrim roll a d8.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, fun. So this little kind of like ball of yarn kind of like hits the ground and does a light little bounce into the air before the strings and tethers kind of like expand at a rapid rate. And standing before you is a full-sized plushy version of a jackal that is fully animated. And you can see it's got sharp claws and teeth, but the rest of its kind of like body is made of this plush and like velvet. And it kind of looks around.
Did the cat just turn into a rabbit?
Febrim's gonna walk up to the jackal and kneel in front of it and just be like, I want you to act as Octavia's familiar.
It like nods its head.
She kind of like her eyebrows furrow, and then her eyes widen as she kind of gets what's going on. She's like, "Oh, you sly dog."
What are you two planning?
And she pets the jackal.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh man.
It kind of laughs softly.
I love that. We love this. I'm so excited.
Perfect.
This party died.
Around this time, and Fyra comes back with Lily at her side, and she's just
Definitely
like
scrolling through his iPod trying to find music to play to liven it up.
Is everything? I'm not gonna ask. She like waves her hand, and like the puddle of vomit disappears. So, Lily has asked me one question that I was successfully able to kind of answer. Are you ready for your second question? Expectantly looks around.
Zephyr gets up and grabs his mug. I got a
No,
I would like to.
hand
I
on
want to
his face.
grapple. I want to grapple Zephyr with my tentacles.
Yeah. Unless Zephyr's resisting it, they just quickly wrap around him, and it actually acts as like a support
Look,
to keep him standing.
he was not expecting it, so he's definitely gonna try and resist a little
All right.
bit.
I think it's a.
Look at me.
Is it a?
I'm
Oh,
fine.
it's a grapple, so it's a. Febrim, make a strength athletics check, and Zephyr, you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check at disadvantage. Because you are poisoned.
Ooh,
17.
18.
Oh,
Ooh!
that was close.
That was close.
Yeah.
Zephyr's pretty slippery, but Febrim, you grab him just kind of in the nick of time before he it gets too close.
Your tentacles come out of your shoulders, right? So you're just holding me above, like, horizontally,
Yeah.
like a sand raider with a spear.
Pretty
Good.
much.
And round two.
Yeah.
There's also the image
You
of
did
like
it pretty quickly, right?
Zephyr strapped to Febrim's like back, like a backpack, with just the tentacles as the
Like
straps.
the Yoda backpack.
Yep.
He
I
did it
love
pretty
it.
quickly, right?
Yeah.
I throw
Yeah.
up again.
Oh.
It's just there, Febrim. There's
Oh,
no way to get
Kristen.
around it.
Oh god.
Ew.
Where's the guy with the drugs?
I feel bad. I'm not a wizard because I don't have prestidigitation to clean you up.
That's the sad part, is I do.
Oh, don't worry.
I just want to slightly tip him to the side.
It's okay.
Oh, that makes it worse.
It seems like our
Yes,
friend
I
has
know.
had a little bit too much. Don't worry. And Fire reaches like into her sleeve and she pulls out a little like blue gem. She's like, "Now, darling, just chew on this and you'll be perfectly fine in a jiffy. It's my own recipe, all organic.
What do you mean? I am fine.
Just bite down.
He's not gonna resist.
Okay. You bite down and you.
It's more poison.
So
You die.
the way this feels is, it's not like the poison is leaving your system. What happens is your system is accelerated to process the poison faster. So you feel like 5 hours of being drunk in 6 seconds.
Oh no!
Wow.
Scale like 1 to 10. How drunk was I?
You're pretty shit faced.
Oh god.
But you,
Oh boy.
the entire drunk, plus the hangover, is like in and out in 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. So it's gone when I'm
Oh, you were
full when I'm back.
you were perfectly fine.
Okay.
But I will need you to make another con save for that experience.
18.
Okay, you're fine. But you can kind of like, doing this over and over would definitely exhaust you.
Yeah.
But luckily you are constituted enough this time to deal with the after
Whoa.
effects.
That was Febrim, what happened to you? I'm still being held by him,
Yes?
right? So I'm like tipped over slightly, arms
want you to-
strapped down.
I want
What
you to
up?
look at the situation and
It
tell me what you think.
was your dad, wasn't it?
Oh, Varro can be a little
I just drop him.
I got you, buddy. And then I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and clean him up.
So if you don't have any questions, I can.
No, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, we have some others. Yes.
Al, did you want to go?
Sure. Do I have a list of ingredients that they supposedly needed for the cure?
No.
Or okay.
I think it's one of those things of they were operating off of the facts of like rumors and like wives' tales. There weren't any like hard evidence or like this is going to work. This was like there's rumors of something out there.
Trying to figure out how to phrase this. Do you
Take your time. Don't worry about it.
you-
And Fire like pulls up a s'more.
Could
Over
you
the
tell me
vomit.
what you know about the shimmer, the disease?
That is an interesting one. Well, it's not very common. I can tell you that. You can see she's kind of like just calculating in her head. Well, there's not a whole lot of research about it. Mainly because it shouldn't exist. The shimmer is a virus that predominantly affects humanoids. So, humanoids and other creatures are all prone to being infected by the devouring. We all know this, correct? We did our
Mm-hmm.
we all passed basic history. Lovely. Now, the devouring is not able to penetrate city bounds. But the Shimmer is an offshoot of the virus. Something that has an extremely low infection rate, but no known cures or way to stop it. The fact that it permeates through the city, with our protections, is reason enough to be frightened of it. There are, of course, Night Eyes specifically researching it, but there's not a whole lot of headway in Aophic. I believe Tridel has had better luck with their academy. Maybe one day you'll make your way over there.
Hopefully, I will.
This is for me, dumb brain, because I haven't been here. Does Al have the shimmering?
Man, that would be so much better of a story, wouldn't it?
I think this is the first time that most of the party is hearing about Al talk about the shimmering. Or the shimmer.
Okay, shimmer.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not the only one in the dark.
I
Neat.
think he mentioned it when we were first introducing each other.
He told us that his wife was sick, but I don't think he mentioned it being the shimmer.
Hmm.
Oh,
I could be
okay.
wrong though. I could be
I
totally
thought I
wrong.
did.
But
I'm not sure.
did you? I know you mentioned your wife being ill and that she passed away, but I don't remember if it. you said
I
it
might
was
not
the shimmer.
have, but
I mean, I could be wrong.
Oh, no.
I just
we,
don't remember.
we mentioned it during ice breaking.
That's
He
such a
mentioned, like, yeah.
pleasant icebreaker topic.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll have to do ice breaking with Octavia.
Oh, true,
Uh-oh.
true.
oh yeah.
A single piece of ice.
Yep, just one. It's a short story. No. All right.
2 questions down, 1 to go.
Winnie, love.
She was like, not biting her nails, but she definitely was like, she like looks up and is like, oh, can I ask you at somewhere private like Lily did?
Oh, absolutely. Let me just finish this. She like goes back over to the marshmallow that she's been toasting. You can see her
question.
quickly. Oh yeah.
Perseus is still hidden. Can Octavia tell him to follow them?
Yes. Because you can communicate telepathically with your familiar.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh-huh.
I can see and hear.
You son of a bitch! You sneaky son of a bitch!
All right. So that's what's happening.
And
Do I need to re-roll? to
no, I think he
stay
can use
hidden,
his
or-
stealth hit because that's his hidden. He hasn't made any movements to become unhidden.
Right.
And normally I think Winnie would see this, but because Winnie's exhausted,
So
you have
tired.
you have a -5 modifier to your passive
Yeah.
perception, and I think that brings you
Jeez.
below 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Haha! I win.
Yeah. Be too sleepy.
The jackal is still next to her, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd the cat go?
What do
Cat?
you mean? Perseus is right here. And
That's a rabbit.
it's a jackal, love, and he's always been like this. Are you okay?
Not me actually googling jackal to make sure that I'm not wrong.
Oh, they're almost like foxes almost. So
yeah,
think
they're
of like
like
Anubis.
I was
Like
thinking of a
Anubis.
jackalope.
Yeah.
No!
It's from the Lunchable
No.
commercials.
Love that.
Actually, it's really funny if he legitimately thought it was a rabbit because of the long ears. Like,
Yeah.
love, this is a jackal.
D-
Perseus has always been like this. Are you feeling alright?
Your cat definitely had wings.
Mm. She
Don't.
kind of leans over to Febrim
I'm
and
not-
she's like,
I'm not drunk
Do you think
anymore.
okay?
I know this.
What'd you say?
she leans over to Febrim and she's like, do you think he's okay?
I don't think all of the, has gone away with the
Truly.
with the crystal.
Well, that's sad.
Got
Yeah.
Owlet. Are they messing with me? They're messing with me, right? Ow. Ow, your silence speaks volumes.
Anyway, Winifred, if you wouldn't mind, let's step over to the side here. She pulls you over to the side, a fresh s'more in hand.
Good for her.
And
You
you
get
kind
to be
of
that powerful, you get to do what you want.
fuck yeah.
Really.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, you make your way kind of like deeper into the laboratory. Again, this building is far bigger on the inside than it should be. But
Massive.
we're talking like
Hard.
hundreds of feet bigger than it should be. It just goes on and on and on.
Nice.
But she eventually kind of pulls you over to this little kind of like desk area. There's a couple nice padded chairs. She sits down in one and she starts like eating away at the edge of the marshmallow. She's like, I don't want it to be messy now. But yeah, continue.
She's like trying not to be like distracted. Like this room is weird and this is weird and okay. She kind of looks down.
So what I'd like all of the knowledge you have about the devouring, and if you know anything about the experiments the cultists did with it.
I'm so sorry, but I will need you to format that in a word of a question.
What all do you know about the devouring and the experiments the cultists did with it?
She holds up two
Question mark.
fingers.
Ugh!
Mm.
Aaron, I told you!
Ah.
I was like, knowing Max could be like, wait.
Would you like to know the information that I have on the devouring? Or the experiments that the cultists perform?
As she's thinking, Octavia has since turned to admire the decorations again, but if anyone were to look at her face, her eyes have gone gray.
And you're now kind of looking at this conversation from above. Perseus has kind of perched himself on a hanging cage. And is kind of lurking in the shadows.
I guess if I really want to find out more about the devouring itself, I can do. There's a lot of knowledge already on it. So I guess I want to know the experiments that the cultists have done with the devouring. And maybe it'll tell me what's going on. with some stuff.
You see her just like break into this like just a little too big grin.
Oh, scared.
Well, not too much is known about the experiments that the cultists have done. They've been very crafty about hiding their research, and every time that we get close, that woman seems to be there to thwart us. It is a firm belief of the Night Eyes that the woman known by Priestess Rutha is the scientific head of this group. What we do know is that they had been infecting creatures and individuals with the Devouring. Transfusing some blood that they had harvested from what we're assuming is a creature that they've been able to tie down and extract from that is heavily infected with the Devouring, and then transfusing that into others. It's left a lot of dead bodies.
What do you mean by that?
Well,
Like they all like
what I said?
like they all died? Like everyone that was infected with it died?
I'll give you this one for free. There are very few creatures that still walk this earth that can live with the Devouring for long.
Oh.
It not only corrupts the mind, but many times it corrupts the body as well. That's why you're much more likely to run into creatures of a construct or undead nature that have survived longer with the Devouring than, should you say, other humanoids or animals.
Wait, what'd you say? Undead or what?
Animals. Well, it's so you're more likely to
Constructs.
run into constructs or undead because they
Constructs or
don't
undead,
have to
okay.
worry about their bodies degrading as much
Right,
as
okay.
other beings do.
Right. Okay. Oh.
Now, I may have another deal for you. If you're interested.
Okay. Sorry, I had to scream. Okay. I'm scared.
What would that entail?
If you would allow me to ask you a question, you're free to ask a second.
It's like my heart is racing right now.
Oh, okay. Sure.
She kind of like leans back, brings her hand up. How to word it? It is all in the wording. Winifred Winslow.
Yeah?
What's the last dream you had?
No! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, how do I want to answer that? Okay. You kind of see like the color like drain from her face when you ask that.
How much detail do you want from that?
Preferably all of it, but you give me as much detail as you would like to receive from your question.
Okay. I guess the last dream I had was I talked to a man who knew a lot about me, and it kind of hurt when I spoke to him. And apparently he's my uncle, but I don't really know him that well. And
Her eyes like narrow. All right. Your turn.
Do you know about any other godly beings aside from the three goddesses?
The smile, I hate it. Oh, is that a laughing character or is that you?
Oh, that's a laughing character. Oh, please.
Oh no.
Hey. Okay. Wonderful. Great.
Oh, I do wonder why you would ask that question. Godly beings. Are you talking celestials or greater powers? There's a difference.
Any? I don't know if I would.
Well,
Not that I'm asking for anything specific.
as far as I'm aware, there are 7 greater powers still in existence.
Oh. So not just the three goddesses then?
Well, we should be rejoining the rest of the group, shall we?
Yeah.
As she kind of stands up, she looks directly up and she winks at your kitty and directly into you.
Perseus.
Yep, at Perseus.
I figured something like that might happen.
She rolled a nat 20 perception check.
Ooh.
I figured she would have known he was there regardless of whether or not she needed to roll for it. So I just I was waiting for the moment where she was like, all right, before we begin, shoo.
Shoo.
But,
wait,
Oh,
Elvira? Yes. You're not gonna bring this up to, Drax or anybody, are you?
I assure you I won't have to.
I don't like that answer.
Oof.
Okay.
But if it makes you
As
feel
they
better, I
leave-
won't be reporting any of our conversation.
Okay.
As they leave, Perseus will quietly climb from his perch, and Octavia will turn back to the others, and she's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna smile.
Just imagine if after Winnie asked that, she said, sorry, you're out of questions.
Oh, like that. You're not gonna tell, are you? Oh, no more questions. Sorry.
But yeah, Amphira returns to the group with Winnie. And she kind of lets out this little bit of a forced yawn. And she's like, oh, well, it is getting late now, isn't it? And you all have class tomorrow morning?
Oh, yeah.
Octavia shrugs.
I forgot with you.
Yeah, we go to school.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't want to keep you too late into the evening, so your company has been absolutely lovely. We should do this again very soon.
Agree. Tell your husband, if he ever wants a rematch.
Oh, I'm sure.
He'll know what it means.
Octavia offers a bow and a sweeping hand gesture, and she's like, "Your hosting was impeccable, milady. Thank you."
She just gives you like a head nod down.
Zephyr sees that and doesn't want to be outdone by Octavia, so he kind of tries to do the same thing, but stumbles a little bit because he's not super fancy.
He tries to go deeper into the bow.
Yeah, he kind of loses his balance for a second.
Better luck next time, love. And she pats his head like one might a dog, and then picks up the jackal and walks out.
The wind picks up again, but it's like an angry wind.
But yeah. They kind of lead you out of the house. Febrim, your mother hands you a couple like goodie bags and some Tupperware. Just like, now I know that dorm food is no good for you. So here, take a little bit of the owl bear, a little bit of the sea moss. It's very good for you. It'll keep your immune system high. And be good.
Thank you, Mother. I'll be eating good for the next week. I am gonna stop back here at some point this week. I want to work on something with you.
Oh, exciting. Well, I look forward to it.
I will as well.
Oh, and one more thing. She kind of like grabs your like shoulder and brings you in and like gives you a hug, which is a little unconventional for her. But as she hugs you, she whispers into your ear, "Watch out for Winifred. For yourself
I
and
will.
for her."
No. No. No.
I'll keep an eye on her.
Lovely. Well, again, it was lovely to have all of you. Have a lovely night and sleep well. She like shuts the door.
Like, in our faces. I love it.
Oh,
Well,
that was
then-
interesting.
It's an ordeal.
Certainly an experience I won't soon forget.
Febrim, did your parents give me drugs?
Huh? No. Come on, let's go.
No.
They all just leave without him.
As Zephyr is kind of left on the front step, the rest of the party making their way back to the dorms, I'm assuming?
When in college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going to go for a little bit of a break. So, we will be back in 10 minutes to begin the second week of schooling. Okay.
Bye.
Woo!
Woo!
See you in a sec.
First week.
It's only
first
week
week,
2.
First week. First week. Also, I have this cute little
We're back.
hold on, I'll just oh
Eddie!
Hello.
ah
We're back.
Why do you do this to us?
Scuffed.
hello. You gave me no. I mean, you gave me a 1 minute warning. That's
I
on
gave
me.
the 1 minute, and then at that point, I was like, okay, well. Anyway, the party is heading back to their dorms. It's still pretty early in the evening. Duskradil still hasn't quite reached her zenith in the sky. So you've still got a couple hours before you would have to go to bed to wake up on time for your classes tomorrow morning.
Nice.
So you make your way back up to your dorms. Is there
Hey.
anything you would like to do before you go to bed?
I guess we should probably do icebreakers. Icebreaker.
Icebreaker.
And Zephyr's gonna walk over to the little mini fridge and pull out an ice cube. Hand it to Octavia.
Wait,
purpose
what
does this
is
serve?
this?
Oh, shoot! Axel, yes!
Axel.
I completely forgot. And
The
then he's gonna
child
go
that
grab
he
another
now
He
one.
doesn't
and give
talk
it to
very
Axel.
much.
So, you introduce yourself, and then you break the ice. And it breaks the ice, you know?
That sounds asinine.
Okay.
Just do it. It's funny.
I think your idea of funny and mine is very different.
I think
I'm
I have
Axel.
an idea of
Hey.
funny.
Spikes it on the floor. Did I do it?
I love him.
Yes.
You gotta
in a sense.
you gotta say
Yeah, if
something
you-
about yourself too.
if you want to
if you
say
want.
something about... Yeah. Thank you, Winnie.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need another ice cube?
No.
You're
No, you
good.
could.
I mean, unless you want
yes,
one.
That's alright.
Can I have another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get some another one.
Is it supposed to be a fun fact, or something
Whatever
that we're
you want.
interested
Whatever
in?
you want to share.
Or okay. Octavia, you go first.
Oh, if I must. She just, holds the ice cube, and she's like, I am Octavia Lagazur, and as it stands, I'm next in line to be chief of my tribe. And she crushes it in her hand.
Now, wasn't that fun?
Au contraire, little friend. She pats his head with the wet hand.
How tall is Octavia?
The wet hand.
Let's see. What height did I give her? That's a good question. I
Also,
think
with
it was
the water in his hair, the wind. Yay!
Yeah, my internet just dropped.
Well, that just shows we don't know what to do without you.
yeah,
Wow.
you're integral.
With the DM.
Okay.
Oh, we back.
So we got to go back. So my internet cut out when Winnie and Octavia were heading to.
That's
We
where
didn't
we
go
left
past-
That's
off.
as far as we
Beautiful.
got.
We
were
No,
arguing
we
about
noticed pretty much
bathrooms.
immediately.
Lovely. Do we have questions about the bathrooms?
Yes. How exists what?
so
I
this
assume
is-
that there's a men's and a girls.
So this is very much like suite style.
Okay.
I would say there are two separate, just gender neutral bathrooms.
Okay.
And they're attached to your dorm room.
Nice. That's fancy.
Oh, have you missed the part where this room is completely
Fully
customizable?
customizable. fully customizable.
Oh, really?
Totally customized.
There's a
Yeah.
panel.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
she wasn't here for that.
There's a
We had
panel
bunk beds for a
by
little
the
bit.
front door of your dorm that if you go into it, it can fully customize the furniture and the spacing and everything in your room.
Nice. Okay, that's cool. So
That's
Octavia and Winnie have like gone to one of said bathrooms, and as she's gonna let like Winnie lead her in, and Octavia's gonna follow, but she's gonna close the door behind her.
Hey, it's here.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
have one other question for you, love. Nothing serious.
Sure. Well, what's up?
So a little birdie told me something very interesting that I have just a few questions about. Are you infected with the devouring?
What?
Oh, it's just your conversation with Febrim's mother, and you ask very pointed questions.
You know, that's actually kind of funny, because I'm pretty sure I specifically made that to only be my business, and not yours.
Well, love, when we're on the same team, it's everyone's business. And if you're infected and you're keeping it from everyone, then not only are you putting the rest of us in danger, but yourself as well. So, you know, as a team, I haven't been on it for very long, but teams usually share things like this that are pretty serious. So,
Why do you think you know so much about teamwork?
well,
Until
I come-
just now, you haven't really acted like a team player.
I come from a family where everyone is on one big team that floats out in the middle of a silent lake, so I feel like I know a decent bit, and granted, I haven't been on your team for very long, and we don't really know each other that well, so you might be very offended right now. And I respect that. But if there's something that the rest of us can do to help you, why would you bother suffering alone? Just a thought. And if you're not going to answer me, that's fine. I won't tell the others because it's not my business to share. I just found it interesting, that's all. And she will, kind of mess with the coal on her eyes as she looks in the mirror.
Well, what would you do if you were me?
So good with questions. I suppose, being from my clan, I would go back to face trial and see what they decide to do with me. And, like, as she says that, she kind of looks a little too resigned to that. If that makes any sense. She's not trying to hide it. But she kind of nods and she's like, but if I were you, and not me, not from my clan, not from my tribe, well, I think the only way to sort something out that's troubling you be to talk to the people that you trust. And if you don't trust your teammates, then what kind of a team is that?
Yeah.
I haven't been here for very long, but a good Tavi can see that they care about you quite a decent bit. Some more than others, granted, but that's beside the point.
I didn't mean to snap at you. I haven't much sleep.
It's okay, you look exhausted, darling. But just keep your chin up, yeah? It's not something you hear every day, but I would suggest talking to the others about it, with or without me. I won't say anything, like I said. A good rogue never breaks their promises, as they say. And I would like to consider myself a being of honor. So think about what I said.
Yeah. Did you actually need to use the bathroom? Like, should I leave?
Oh no,
Or,
I
like,
just wanted to talk to you. No, it's fine.
Okay.
She's like, you're so cute, and pats her head.
Now, see, that actually makes sense, because she's like 5'1", 5'2".
Yeah, she's like, oh, you're so cute. Little pat.
So while they're in there, Zephyr's gonna pull Axel to the side and just kind of whisper to him. So, like, did Octavia always have a jackal? There was a cat with wings there, right? There was definitely a cat. Like, it was following you, wasn't it?
I mean, I think the cat, like, flew off, and then, like, Febrim, like, summoned the jackal. I really don't see how you didn't see it.
Well, to be fair, I was kind of, But,
What's that?
you know what happens when you drink a lot of alcohol, right?
What's alcohol?
The thing you tried to steal when we were at the tavern?
That's what that was? I just know everyone else wanted it.
You're so pure. Okay, well, I was very dizzy and not feeling well, so I didn't see it.
Why would you drink something that makes you dizzy and makes you feel bad?
One of life's great mysteries, my friend. If you want, you could try some sometime in a secure setting with people you trust, but,
Like on it like 8?
He looks around.
when you're older.
When I'm older?
I mean,
Why can't I do it now?
you and me. Make a good bargain with me. I tried it when I was young.
It can be our little secret.
Okay. You're not messing with me though, right? Like, there was a cat there, right?
No, there was a cat with wings, and it flew away.
Okay. I trust you. Yeah, well, we'll figure a time out. We'll make it work. But not a lot. We're gonna be responsible.
I mean,
And then when you're older, you can be less responsible.
can we do it right now?
Not right now.
Why not?
Mainly because, like, we got classes tomorrow. We've had a very long weekend, and I am pooped.
Very long.
But aren't, like, adults, like, they always say that, like, oh, a long weekend.
No, I mean, I'm not.
And, like, that's when they, like, drink the stuff?
No, they usually do it at the start of the weekend, and it's after a long week. Because the weekend's kind of your time to just not have to worry about work or school or life. It's just time to relax, you know?
Okay, so next weekend.
Yes. Assuming that I am not gravely injured and or dead. Which I'm learning is a very real possibility at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for sure.
Okay, next weekend.
Yes.
And then I'll be old enough?
I can't speak for that. How old are you?
12.
Max was the legal drinking age again?
16.
Not yet. Since it's a secure setting, I will let you, try it to, like... Because,
Wait,
as my dad,
how old do I have to be?
16.
Okay.
Yeah, no, as my dad used to say, better your first drink be with someone you trust than be out with a bunch of strangers. So,
Makes total sense.
yeah.
I have a bad
Let's
feeling.
not tell the others about this right now, though. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Gotcha.
Perseus, walks by, his leg flicking I almost called him Ren. Zephyr's the back of his legs.
But
and,
I can see him, right?
Oh yeah, no, and his eyes stop glowing just as they say this is our little secret.
I knew it! I knew! Febrim! I knew there was a cat here!
Yeah, there's a
I
cat.
think that's
There's
what he
right here.
notices, and not the
Is
fact
the jackal
that
still here?
He's gone.
Like, do I
The
see the
jackal
jackal?
He's gone.
The jackal is sitting in my lap.
Oh,
I was like,
dang.
yeah, I've always had a cat.
Gonna be a long semester. At least, I got Lily, I got Winnie, I got Al. At least not everyone is out to get me.
No, never mind.
You win this round.
I was like, whoa!
Al is like behind him,
No,
like just about to
no.
prank him, and he's like,
Not today.
It's not even like a good prank. It's just like I have like
a cup of
a
water.
small hammer. I'm just gonna like bonk him.
That makes me think of that scene from iCarly where like Gibby had the stop sign.
Yes. Good.
Lovely.
No, I don't hit him.
Okay.
You
Cool.
win this round, Kask.
Probably around then
There
that we
will
come
be
out of the
more.
bathroom, right?
Yep, you come
Yeah.
out of the bathroom, you rejoin the group.
Perseus jumps on Octavia's shoulder and she's like, oh, Febrim, your cat is so friendly.
Zephyr looks down at Axel, just confused.
I don't even know if I'm following it at this point.
At least I'm not the only one.
Oh, what a dear. And she just pets Perseus and Perseus just mews. Well, we have classes tomorrow, so unless you want to stay up for all hours of the night, which I don't recommend, we should all get some sleep. Good night, everyone.
Oh, should I do my icebreaker?
Oh, please.
Do you have one?
Oh yeah, I think I got one.
All right, hit us with it.
Okay. My name is Axel. And my mom is dead, and my dad has been banished.
Aw, buddy. Wait.
Octavia leans over
Wait a
and
minute.
presents her hand for a high five.
Hey!
You got banished?
No,
Zephyr.
he's not.
Lily's dead?
Lily is just like standing in the corner, like,
We all look over the Lily.
She's like, am I dead?
yep. Well, anyway, good night, everyone.
Wait.
What?
Zephyr.
Febrim,
Good night, Zephyr.
you're not Axel's dad, are you?
I'm going to bed.
Good night, Zephyr.
Winnie.
Good
The
night.
lights just dim.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just say so? Now I feel stupid.
Zephyr, if the lights weren't off, I would come break your other
There's-
set of ribs.
There's a single light over Zephyr, just
Yeah,
bringing.
he's
us
just got like a
all
little
down
reading
on him.
light.
You already look stupid before she goes to bed.
And that's when I throw the hammer at him.
Roll to hit.
Stop.
Hold on.
No.
Where
Out of
were
the
we at?
darkness.
I mean, you
Why
have a
are we
reading
at
light over you.
16?
From the darkness.
16 will hit. It is just
Hits me in the-
As soon as the hammer hits, the light shuts off.
Yeah.
That's so
When
iconic.
everyone's
As soon as
asleep,
he's knocked out, the light is knocked out.
Okay.
when everyone's asleep, can I
Gamble.
sneak out of bed? Well, either
First of all,
that or...
make your stealth check.
Oh yes.
I would like to note that Octavia is a very light sleeper.
At the 6.
And Lily doesn't sleep at all.
D6.
Yep.
So instead of gambling money, can I propose that I make a gamble and attempt to prank Octavia?
Sure.
She's a light sleeper, dude.
What are you trying to do to Octavia?
I'm trying to... Does whipped cream or shaving cream exist in this world?
Yes.
I'm gonna put that in her hand and then cast levitate on a feather, so that way I
Her
don't
familiar
have to
doesn't
be
sleep.
Yeah, no,
close to her.
I'm like, Perseus is just
Perseus?
sitting there,
Mhm.
glaring at you as you get close.
Pay off the cat.
Hey, oh, the cat.
Pay off the
What do you
cat.
want? What do you want? Money? I got money.
Perseus just stares at him blankly.
It's one of those mean cat swishes of like their tails.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
you
I'm
see-
gonna
you see
attack you, and you see it, like the tail.
But it's also combined with like the wings on its back get all ruffled like an angry owl.
Yes.
Yep.
10 gold, you won't say anything.
It's still swishing.
I'll go up to 20.
What is a cat gonna do with gold?
Yeah. It is not. It is not persuaded.
What if I buy catnip?
There's like a
It's familiar.
slight pause in the tail, but it continues.
I'll buy you 20 gold worth of catnip.
I don't think that's gonna work, Tim.
You also can't communicate with him right now.
Yeah.
Figured maybe he could understand me, but...
Nope.
How do I do this?
Good.
Can I
No,
roll to wake up?
Give it a second.
Okay.
I want to see where this is going.
Can I... Can I cast... disguise self to make myself look like Febrim?
You're an idiot.
Yes.
I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
do that.
Well, is the cat gonna watch you disguise yourself?
No, I'm gonna like walk into the darkness,
Oh, okay.
climb back up into my bed, and then cast it and climb back out,
Hold on. Let me. What is
and then very
Address
quietly.
dark vision?
It's probably 60 feet.
Yeah. Yep.
I was gonna say, I was surprised you didn't go into the bathroom. Do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what? It's gonna be worth it. Zephyr doesn't know that. So Febrim is gonna come up and put shaving cream in her hand.
Well.
Octavia, make an attack roll with Perseus
Okay.
at an unarmored Zephyr.
Okay. Get ready.
The pajamas.
The pajamas.
Yeah. So that is a. Oh Lord, what is the attack?
Nat 20.
I got a. What is my attack modifier for a Tressum? Lord. Oh, it's a +0, so I got a 19.
What?
Just barely.
You just like
The
Perseus
cat just punches me.
Perseus lunges at your face, and it is at this moment that you stumble backwards. You kind of run into like the table. Octavia, you are like up in bed.
Dude, she has a dagger. And like, it's aimed at his face.
Zephyr holds up the can of whipped cream in self-defense. Still Febrim.
She like looks at him. And she goes, and Perseus looks to her, and she communicates telepathically, and she's like, Zephyr, what are you doing harassing my cat?
I don't know what you mean. I'm Febrim. Zephyr's asleep in bed, and he points over to the bed, and there's like he put one of his pillows to make.
There's
it look
one
like
pillow,
Zephyr's-
so it's not even big enough.
Octavia just like,
He's really bad at gambling.
she just looks at him, and she's like, I can clearly see that Febrim is still asleep.
Meanwhile, there's just
She
a
has-
large tentacle hanging off the side of the bed.
She has dark vision too, so she's just like, I can still see that Febrim is asleep. Zephyr, go back to bed.
This didn't happen. 20 gold and this didn't happen.
She thinks about it and she's like, make that 50 and you have yourself a deal.
I mean, I'm fine with it happening, honestly. Like, it's not worth 50 gold.
All right then, good night.
It's not like I was trying to attack you or anything, like that demon cat.
Oh, Perseus, you're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And
Just
she,
like snuggles into you.
you're the good kitty. Yes, you are.
Perseus does make a
That's a cute
request
cat.
for some catnip, though.
Oh, she's definitely. She's like, you can have anything you want,
Mm.
and boops his nose.
I don't know why, but I can imagine its voice like catnip.
Catnip. Yeah, okay, so
Mother.
Mother.
Cat.
I require catnip.
Yeah.
You can have anything you want, and she like.
Zephyr
boops
gets
his
Thank
back
you,
from bed,
mother.
Mothering. Damn, that
Good.
cat's cute.
I appreciate the boops, mother. Do it again.
She will. She spoils him rotten. He's a familiar, and he doesn't need to eat,
Yep.
and he doesn't need anything. But she gets him whatever he wants.
Good.
Please, mother. More booty scratches.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. So cute.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. That is the spot.
Zephyr climbs back in the bed, muttering about, damn, that cat's cute. I wish I had a cute, familiar cat like that. God damn, stupid Octavia.
He goes to
The
sleep
yarn
peacefully.
jackal's staring at you as you get into bed.
How long does it last?
It lasts until morning.
I love that. She goes back to sleep, but she's still holding the knife in her hand, like, ah.
Okay.
Long semester.
Cassius?
Winnie.
Oh no!
No, no.
I said classes, not personal attacks. Was
Not
There
that
is-
trauma.
There's a little
More
trickle of
trauma.
flame
ah!
through the darkness. But it's different this time.
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. I gotta write this shit down. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me pull
Just,
up my notes.
Would you...
More levels
Well-
of exhaustion.
Hold on.
Yeah, don't get any more.
Weddies. Dweeb Part 2. Okay, I'm ready.
The stream is different. Because you are in the middle of another dream. You are delivering packages through the city in kind of a hyper-realistic world where all the houses are made out of, like, fig trees, and everything's covered in green. There's just, like, at the edges of your vision, there's this little, like, glare. Almost like you were looking, like, directly into the sun. There's, like, this little, like, glare that passes over. And you have the option to look away or to look towards it.
See, I'm afraid if I look towards it, I'm gonna be more exhausted.
Then look away.
But I don't know if I want to look away. I want to know what it is.
Are you curious, or do you want to die tomorrow?
I'm so curious. But I also don't want to die tomorrow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna peek. I'm gonna do a little sneaky peeky. But if I realize that it's gonna do the same thing it did last time, I'm gonna leave.
So you
Can you?
look
I'm gonna
over,
take- Yeah, I'm gonna look over.
and the scenery immediately around you changes. You are back in that blazing inferno of a space.
Ah!
The fire kind of reaching out around you, and you see a very familiar 7-foot-tall figure dressed in golds and reds and whites. Their robes billowing out around them.
God damn it.
fire is intense. And you can feel returning to that state of where it's going to start sapping your energy.
Fuck.
Tell him to leave you alone.
But you also, you look behind you. And unlike last time, there is an empty doorway. It just looks like a starry black void. Think of like a spacescape. And you know if you stepped through that, you would wake up.
Okay. Safe zone. Okay, alright.
It is currently 20 feet behind you. The figure is 80 feet in front of you.
Curiosity killed the familiar. Oh my god. I'm gonna I want to kind of like, I'm still going to be looking like in his direction. I'm just being like, shit, like, you know, like being like, oh, and like notice the doorway behind me, and I'm just gonna kind of like take a careful, like, small few steps back.
Okay.
Not like fully turning to go that way, but not not going towards him either.
You kind of wait for a second, and you feel like the heat press in on your spirit. Make a con save. With disadvantage. Because you still have 3 levels of exhaustion.
I need to get the fuck out of here. Okay. Say, oh, I forgot I have +3 in con. Let's go, baby. I feel like this isn't gonna be enough, though. 12.
For right now, you're fine.
Okay.
But as last time, the heat starts low, and it burns ever hotter the longer you stand here.
Mm-hmm.
The figure doesn't say anything. He stands there motionlessly, kind of expectantly, waiting.
I'm gonna keep walking backwards, like, towards the door, but I'm still facing him. I'm just walking backwards in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm just gonna call out and be like, I'm sorry, I can't stay. I'm gonna get hurt.
There's just this ever-present voice that comes from all directions and is even beamed straight into your mind. That is no worry, child. Reach out to me when you feel ready. And just remember, I'm here to help you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And she, like, awkwardly nods, even though she's not sure. You can see her nod. And, turns around and actually starts walking to the door. She turns around and glances back to see if he's still facing the other way, right before she walks out.
You glance back and he's not there.
Oh! Okay, cool. I'm out. I'm getting out of there.
Make a perception check.
I feel like I'm gonna flow up. Okay, wait. Is it with disadvantage?
Yeah, it would still be with disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Yeah. I'm gonna flow up. I'm scared.
Mom, Dad, I flowed up.
Oh no. Oh no. None of those are good rolls. Okay. Oh, but my perception's a +6. That's still not good. 12 again.
12. You head back towards the portal, kind of making your way, and you turn to look back. Not seeing him, your eyes begin to wander. And you feel a hand grip onto your shoulder and just rip you through the portal, and you wake up with a start.
Afraid. Okay. Was it?
It felt cold and icy. The opposite of the environment that you're in. You felt this
What the fuck?
thin hand firmly grip around your wrist and pull you out, whispering something in the process that you just missed.
Okay. Cool. So I'm up now?
Yeah.
Did I
And
wake
it's-
up around?
And it's morning.
It's morning? Oh boy.
Everyone can long rest. Everyone can
Woo!
get rid of one more level
Yay!
of exhaustion.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, thank
Winnie's
God.
free!
yeah.
I have 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
Oh,
They're gonna carry into the week a little bit.
rude.
I'm also gonna attune to my shield because I turned it into a repulsion shield.
Lovely. Gotcha. Well, with the technical mishaps and everything, we ran a little longer at getting here. So I think we're going to end the episode here tonight. Before we get into anything else, before we get into classes and stuff, we will pick up with that at the beginning of, unfortunately, not next week. It'll be the week after. Julia will not be here, and I will be unavailable as well.
Oh.
Ah.
I will
That
be
might be.
I will be up in Athens for my partner's thesis show. So I will not be able to stream and stuff while I'm up there.
Unfortunate.
Good luck to your partner, everyone.
Yes.
I hope if you celebrate Passover or Easter, that your weekend is wonderful. And remember, drink water.
Drink your water.
Drink your water.
Drink
your
your water. Wait,
Octavia would be proud.
this isn't water. That's cereal. Be sure to
Anyway,
eat.
Cereal. And eat.
Eat your food. Anyway, we will see you back in Oodvin in 2 weeks.
Check the Twitter for drawing.
Bye all.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh.